And the final thing that I want to introduce you is store procedure. Okay. Store procedure is quite similar to functions in OOD, and store procedure have you to still like it shares similar purpose of view. It helps us to protect our database. It helps to increase the security of the database. You can use store procedure with not just select but also insert, update, delete. For view, then you can use view, with view the statement inside view is select only one select statement. But if you want more than one select statement, or if you want to use something like view but for insert, update, delete, then you can use store procedure. Now I want to show you the simple way to create store procedure. First of all, in order to create store procedure, we must change the delimiter. What is a delimiter? Delimiter is the special character that we use to identify the ending part, the ending point of a statement. Normally, the default delimiter is this one, semicolon. Alright, semicolon. We use it to mark the ending point of a statement. So before we use store procedure, we must change the delimiter, the default delimiter. And later I will explain you why I will use this one to, okay, it is a special one. I will use this one, $sign, to mark the ending point. So this statement helped me to change the delimiter from semicolon into $sign, and after that I will create my procedure. The statement to create procedure is this: create procedure. Name of the procedure, for example, view employee. It's just the name of the procedure. And procedure, you write the procedure like a function with opening and closing bracket. Inside the bracket you can pass the parameter, but this is a I want you parameter right now. I just create a simple one. Create procedure, view employee, and then we use the keyword begin. Begin is the keyword to mark the starting of the body of the procedure, starting point of the body. Select from employee. Alright, and I write this one, select from employee, and I use this one. It is the end of the statement of this select statement. Alright, and end, mark the ending point of the procedure. And then after the ending point of the procedure, I must use delimiter to mark the ending point, and I already changed the delimiter into this one, so I must use this one. Alright, and after I create the procedure, I will change the delimiter to the default one. And now I will highlight from this one all the lines here and execute it. This name already exists, so I will view employee 2. Okay, the procedure was created successfully, and now I will call the procedure to see the result. In order to call the procedure, you need the keyword call and the name of the procedure. Okay, execute. This is the result from the procedure. Okay, and you can see that the procedure, the structure of procedure is quite different from the structure, the syntax, or syntax of the procedure different from the syntax of a view. And the procedure, when we create the procedure, we must change the default delimiter, because if we do not change the default delimiter, so when we write the body of the procedure, for example, when we write the body of the procedure here, the system will misunderstand that this is the ending point of the statement. But actually, my statement doesn't end here. Alright, it doesn't end here. It continues to the next part. End. When we write the keyword end, it means we mark the ending point of the body of the procedure. So if we do not change the delimiter, then the system will understand that this is the ending point, so it will stop here. And when it stops here, the syntax is incorrect because we haven't completed the syntax to create the procedure. That is the reason why, firstly, we have to change the delimiter. So when we change the default delimiter into this symbol, when we go here, the system won't stop here. It continue to go here, and it will stop when it's faced with this one, this symbol. It only stops when it sees this symbol. And yet, this is the real ending point of our syntax to create the procedure. And after that, we reverse the delimiter to the default one. Do you understand? Do you understand? Any question? Any question? Any problem? I see some of you show crying face. What happened? What happened? It's so hard? No, it's not the hardest part. It's not the hardest part. It's just the simple procedure. But do you understand? Do you understand the purpose of view and stop procedure? It's similar to the concept of encapsulation. Okay? It's similar to the concept of encapsulation. And in order to define a stop procedure, this is the structure. Create procedure, name of the procedure, open bracket and close the bracket, then begin and end. This part mark the body of a procedure. It marks a body of a procedure, and inside the procedure there can be more than one statement. Can be one select statement after insert statement, right? So you can have a insert statement before the select statement. So that is the reason why we need the delimiter to separate each statement. But the statement, but this is not the end of our procedure. It's not the end of our procedure. It's just the end of the statement, and the statement is one part of the procedure. But that is the reason why we have to change the delimiter. Change the delimiter means we change the symbol that marks the ending point of a statement. When I change the procedure, the delimiter like this, and from now on, all right, from here on, the system won't take semicolon as the ending point, so it will not stop when it run here, when it see the semicolon. All right, it still run until here. Or if I add more select statement, right, it will continue. It will continue. When it find this one, it won't stop because it isn't the ending point anymore, the delimiter anymore. It move on to the next statement, and you see this one, but it isn't the ending point anymore because I changed it already here. So it continue to the next, it continue to the keyword end, and when it face this one, it know that this is the ending point of the statement, and then it will execute the whole statement. It will execute the whole statement here from this one to, and from the beginning to the ending point. And this is the full create procedure statement, and it will create the procedure successfully without any error. If we do not change the delimiter, if I do not change the delimiter, then when the system goes here, when it goes here, it see the ending point, and it stop here, and it execute the procedure, the statement. But actually, from here, this part, it isn't a full statement to create procedure, then it will result in error. That is the reason why we need to change the delimiter before we create the procedure, because inside the statement, inside the procedure, the body of the procedure contains many statements, and each of them need to separate with a default delimiter. Okay? And after we complete the create the procedure, we will reverse the delimiter to the default one. Am I clear to you? Is it better? Is it better? Any further question? Okay, so this is a procedure, and this is a procedure without parameter. Okay, you can also create a procedure with parameter. For example, now I will create a procedure with parameter. I will always start with delimiter. And remember that this syntax is used for MySQL only. If you use SQL Server or other, the syntax is a little bit different. Create procedure. Insert. Which one is easy to insert? Let's see. Maybe I will insert into ticket. When we insert into ticket, we need some parameter to provide to the insert. We need some value, right, for insert statement. So I will use parameter, and in parameter, that means it's the input, the thing that user input in SID, first one, the number, number, data type int. Next, in still the input, the thing that we use to insert into the database. Price, data type float. Next, we need a type in. And code. Okay, after listing all of the parameter here, I will begin my statement with begin. Alright, insert into ticket. values. I will insert only ticket number, price, ticket type, and barcode. The values that's provided over here, the number, and then select on from ticket, and then and the new delimiter, and finally reverse the delimiter. I will insert into table ticket, insert to ticket number, ticket price, ticket type, pack code with values, ticket number, price, type, and code, and the values are provided here through the parameters of insert ticket procedure. Alright, T number, price, type, and code. Execute this one. It is executed successfully, and now I will call the procedure. Call the name of the procedure, insert ticket. And because this procedure requires 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters, I will provide 4 parameters. Let's see. Ticket price, type, code. Okay, see, when I execute the code the parameter, the procedure here, it will do two things. When I call this procedure, first of all, it will insert into the database. So you can see here, this is the value that I inserted, 10012 here, and after insert, it calls select statement to show the statement. To show this one, just execute one statement called the procedure. Normally, when you execute insert statement, it will insert only, right, without selecting, or you select without insert, then you only see the data without inserting anything. But here I create the procedure, so it's similar to that you create functions in object-oriented language. It will insert data first, and then it will display data for user to view. So I execute this one once more time, and you can see executed, inserted data to database, and then display database to user to see here. So this is a procedure with parameter. And this is a procedure without any parameter. Procedure without parameter and only select statement is similar to a view, right? But procedure is more powerful than a view. Inside the body of a view, you can use only one select statement. But inside the body of a procedure, you can use more than one statement. Can be several insert statements, can be several like insert statement and select statement together, so on. That's all. Any question?